seeing my password, my old password, everywhere. So I feel like I'm unlocking another level, right? So today I woke up and I'm watching this movie called Running with the Devil. Okay? And it has my favorite actor of all time. Actors are Nicolas Cage, because they got us in the motherfucking cage in the box and stuff. And then Lawrence Fishburne, because we swimming with the fishes and we got hooked like fishes. But anyway, and they burning us, you know what I'm saying? They frying us. But anyway, let me show y'all something after I use this bathroom because I'm shitting on their ass. And I gotta say, those two actors played in a lot of roles. You hear me? That tell little secrets, little breadcrumbs and shit like that. But anyway, including their damn names, what they are named and everything. But go check their films out, cause one of them played a motherfucking motorcycle rider with the burning bone and shit, and then the other one played in the Matrix. Mm-hmm. And we living in a black loophole, right? Because we keep looping around this motherfucker, right? So before the movie starts, it's credits, right? So we're gonna credit some shit that passed our way, just like we quivering, like shaking, and all that stuff, and distributing. Okay. Now look, now. We living in the red motherfucking box with a dot and shit like that, because that's circle of life, and this is purely entertainment, but not. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact that they have patriotic music playing with this lady holding the flag with the motherfucking red, white, and blue, target and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Then this goddamn turning ass Saturn. Now I kept looking at this turning ass Saturn, and then I took that and was like, turn. Then I took this out, the turn out, and flipped this as the world, that halo that was spinning, turn. You understand what I'm saying? But you know what? They be hiding shit, hitting in motherfucking plain sight, but not hitting this shit like that. But they be sprinkling, just like them sprinkles and all that shit, the universe and stuff. But anyway, let me stop. I'm doing too much. The bullseye target. That's what I'm talking about. And the fact that I live off Cook and Mill, and the fact that Nicolas Cage's character is the cook in this film, and Lawrence Fishburne's character is the man in this film. Okay? I had to point that shit out too. Hold on, no, cause I'm gonna show y'all something else that's wild in the bitch. This sub coochie Columbia is a factor too. It's because you flip the first three letters, which is the Holy Trinity of sub, is the bus, right? So I'm gonna look up at coochie and show y'all what this shit mean. Hold on, though. Y'all seen that mean water dog, right? Huh? Because you can't find it in Latin, and it's Mexican. It's a Mexican. This shit wild in the bitch. Y'all see what this shit mean? Tadpole, right? Because we swimming with the motherfucking fishes and shit, and Jesus walked on water and everything. But hold on, because I ain't done. Because this is the sub bus. You understand what I'm saying? The magic school bus and shit. You hear me? So right after the Subacucci, Columbia, they went to Seattle. You see that Seattle thing? I forgot what that needle. Anyway, so and then it says radio host, and it's a gorgeous day in Seattle, right? And then it went to the cook. You understand? For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like I said, movies give us shit hidden in plain sight, and they do it in order, in divine timing, and stuff like that. But they can't tell you that they doing it, but they do it, right? So the fact that radio, ET phone home radio, because we all frequencies and shit like that, from after Columbia to Subacucci, the woman and stuff. So anyway, because of that, right after that, and the woman with the two kids that she was taking to school, the Magic School Bus, right? And went to the Seattle, Needle. So, and the fact that it said radio at the Seattle Needle, right? So I was like, oh, Seattle, Seattle. You know what I'm saying? In the sea level that we do not see Adel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Adel, tattle, battle, cattle. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute now. Because, old McDonald had a farm and shit like that. And listen, I'm telling, I ain't fucking playing with they ass. Like, this shit wild than a bitch. And if you don't get what I'm putting down, then you ain't got no roots, and that's okay. It's not for you. You understand what I'm saying? And just keep on scrolling. Because, again, like, this shit is, like, I don't even know what to say. How, for so long, had I focused and paid attention and knew who I was back then, this shit, all these movies that I'm watching came out so long ago, but it's funny that this came out in 2019 because that's when I started. Anyway, we ain't even gonna go there. But, at the end of the day, I'm fully woke and I see this bullshit and I don't like it. And the tables will motherfucking turn, Saturn. Y'all need to sit down.